So I found something on printables. I was looking for a magnet dispenser, and I found this thing here. It's pretty cool how it's made and how it works and everything. It's very interesting. So thought I'd share it with you. He's got some square magnets in here, but you can also put the round ones in. As you can see, I need the round ones for my application. But anyway, let me show you how this thing is. He included the file where you can actually look at it, but this is pretty amazing because this part here you can push. Now, to print it, he left a gap in there, if you can look. So this prints, I'll show you later, but this prints on the ground. Then he left a little couple stands here. So the stands right here will hold this part. And I'll show you what it looks like, because this part needs to slide and push the magnets out, so they need to be separated. So this part here is independent from the other part. But we can't have this on here because this won't push through the center. So let me show you how it prints. So right here, if you look, these are two separate pieces, okay? So they print, see, they're two separate. This is, they're coming up here, separate. Now all of a sudden, see, they're printed together, like it's over top of it. And watch, I'll show you how this works if I can get to it. Right now, these are two separate pieces. And as it prints, it's building that inner piece that holds the magnets. Now that first part there, see, now that back here, that's printing on this separate outer ring. And now it's going to come over the top of this part. It's just barely going to, just that one little piece is going to be holding it up for a support. And now right here, that's the outer wall. Now it's attaching this center part that it's building onto this outer part. So currently, right now this outer part is part of the inside, where the outer part was independent. Now it's part of the inside, and as it prints, you see it's building that outer piece. Now that outer piece is built, almost, because it's building the center pin. So now this is separate. It's building that center pin. See, now that bottom part's done. So this is all one piece out here. These four posts are part of the section that holds the magnets itself. And, well, let me show you how that works. Alright, here's how this thing works. This outer part is separate from this part. So we need this part to slide. But to make it printable, you wouldn't be able to print and build it. So it's hard to see it, but there's a gap in there. Alright, so here's how we release this part. There we go. Okay, we're going to take our knife, separate a little bit, try to get the knife in there. Break that one loose. Get the knife in there. Break that one loose. And then now we can remove this. We don't need it anymore. All right. that gets tossed aside. Now, this part has a purpose other than what I'm about to do. If you take it on here and squeeze it, you might need a hammer, he says. Okay, that breaks it loose. There you go, it slides. See, then that pin can push the magnets. That's how we're able to make that separate. And this part serves two purposes. To break that loose for one, but also, once you load it with the magnets, in some cases it's important what the polarity is. So now we know, okay, they're facing each other. So when I go to load it, to make sure I have the right part pointing out, I know that's wrong. See, they stick, so okay, I got them in the correct way. That way I can ensure when I'm installing the magnets, they always go in the correct direction if I'm doing a project with magnet to magnet. So there you go, and it'll push the magnet out, and then I can install it in something as needed.